All things being equal, shouldn't gold be much higher with the dollar being so weak?
Good morning, Mark. Yeah, last time the dollar was here, gold was about 1370. So it's a little bit concerning, but it has held up fairly well, and it's held the 1260 and 1280 level. You know, a couple of weeks ago, he went down to almost under 1200 and then came back and all the way back to 13. I think Friday's reversal was a little bit concerning, but it is really quiet and there's really not a lot of volume right now. So I'm still fairly friendly here, but cautiously friendly.
I noticed, Todd, that Bank of America Merrill Lynch says gold's on track to climb to a 4-year high of $1,400 an ounce by early next year because of lower long-term rates and the U.S. political situation. How likely is that looking from your perspective?
Well, I think I'd like to see 1340 first before we get to 1400, but I could certainly see that. I could see that happening. I'm not surprised, but I'm always very leery when the big banks make these big calls because typically they're tending to try to reverse their positions and get out. But from my perspective, 1340, if we can get through there, then 1400 becomes very viable. I do think that the bear market we've had in metals for the last 5 years is over. I think we're starting to turn now. Whether or not we're going to start to really push higher, that's hard to say yet. But I do think the bear market portion is over, and we're starting to turn and may go into a bull market here fairly soon.
Todd, 47 to 49 is the key price for you for oil. Are you still a seller of oil?
I'm a seller with both hands. I don't see I see no reason. We're coming out of the peak demand season. The shale producers are going to put as much oil in the system whenever we get close to 50. So there's no reason to believe that we're going to have some crazy demand that's going to drive these prices higher. I think they'll go down. I think 40 is the level. And if you remember, 20 years ago, oil was 19, or even less. So I think there's a chance we even go back down there eventually because the need for oil and the development of new products and the more fuel economy is going to take away that big demand.